Yeah.
Oh, man. If only what you heard before we started recording.
Oh, man.
It's another episode of On the Record Podcast. I am DJ Intense, and to the left of me, I have What? What's up, King?
It's just another day, man.
Yeah. Said he said can't make it today, so it's just us two tonight, man. We'll get it done.
Facts.
So let's go right into it. We just finished watching Golden State versus the Mavs. Don't make that face. Don't make that face. I do not want to sweep, but the way it's looking, I think a gentleman's sweep might be coming. Okay.
Sometimes when you put things into the atmosphere and you say it, sometimes they come true. Like, I felt, based on the games that I saw prior to Game 3, that if the Mavs go down 3-0, I think they'll get swept. And I'll say this. I'll put it like this. In my opinion, I've seen these type of games. It's hard for me to... For those who understand, I applaud you. For those who don't, you just have to eventually see what I'm saying when you see it for yourself. The score was closer than the game actually was.
Yeah.
You know? Because the thing is, it's not like Dallas was playing so bad. It's just that they wasn't making the shots to keep pace with Golden State. I actually respect the Golden State's approach. They contested just about every shot.
They
Dallas,
played the zone defense.
That
and Dallas couldn't figure it out. And they put they say Andrew Wiggins, your sole goal is to guard Luka.
Yes,
and make it tough.
Make it tough on Luka. He did, but
Luka still dropped 30 plus points. But still,
it was it wasn't like an easy 30. And Luka.
No, I think he dropped 40.
Yeah, he dropped like 40.
Yeah, 40.
But it wasn't an easy 40 for him. Also, Spencer Dinwiddie played really good. It just wasn't enough.
20, and Bronson dropped 24.
So you got three guys who combined for 86 points, and they lost.
The thing that got me upset, if I have a 5-man rotation, right?
Mm-hmm.
5 guys on the court.
Yep.
And 3 of them gave me 86.
Mm-hmm.
I expect the others combined with my bench too.
Yeah.
I need 20.
Okay. That's fair.
No, I'm sorry, no. I need 20 from my 2 starters, and on my bench, I need at least 20 points. So I need 30 points all around.
Yeah.
Dallas only scored 100 points. Them 3 guys got 86.
Mm-hmm.
You do the math. The rest of the team scored 14 points.
It's pretty bad.
14 points and only lost 107 to 100.
Like I said, I like the game more Warriors played. They paced themselves. They didn't get too caught up in the little runs that Dallas would try to string along or anything like that. They just played within their systems. And oh my God, you Mavs, man, you guys got killed on the boards.
They've been getting killed this whole entire series.
They got killed on the boards. I think one of the stat lines was what was it? 11 or 14 offensive rebounds, something like that. Offensive rebounds.
Listen,
that's a lot of offensive rebounds.
Your boy is playing for Kevon Looney. He's playing for a contract.
You don't get it.
The other day, he got 25 rebounds.
You don't get it.
This ain't the 1960s and 50s when Bill Walton was giving you 15 points and 25 boards a game.
Sure.
Kevon Looney himself got 25 rebounds.
It's crazy. 25 rebounds. It's a lot of rebounds.
And then today, I think the disparity was like, I think they had 46 and Dallas only had 22. So you're not getting second chance points if you don't make buckets.
Listen, rebounds is one of the most underrated aspects of a game.
Oh, yes.
You know, the more rebounds you can get offensively and defensively,
correct.
The more chances you give your team to run up the score. And with a guy like that getting that many rebounds, if you cannot match Golden State on the glass, they're gonna kill you.
47 to 33. Warriors had 14 boards and Dallas had 7. Now, Dallas didn't make any more turnovers than they did, but still they lost by 9. And that dreaded third quarter came back to haunt them again.
I never saw from what we saw after like I think it was like after the second quarter. I never saw Golden State blowing this lead.
No,
I just never saw it.
It was tied up to the second quarter
Because they were hitting the shots that they normally get.
Mm-hmm.
There was also doing things in terms of just like, they wasn't rushing anything.
No, they ran their offensive plays, and Dallas looked like they'd never seen a basketball game ever in their life.
And I'm saying to myself, why is nobody really pressuring Steph? Why is he just walking out the court like nonchalant, just chilling? There's no 94-foot press. There's no making him see different bodies, different looks. He's just doing what he wants.
Oh, look at the open guy.
I'm not saying it's easy to guard him. I'm just saying
make him work.
You got to make him work.
Like I don't get it. What teams don't understand of like basketball's a two-way game.
It really is.
So if I give it to you offensively, I got to give it to you. I got to match that offensive intensity and give it back to you. So by the fourth quarter comes, you got dead legs. You don't have that spring in your body anymore.
Sure.
And I hate when I see teams like they don't make Steph or Clay work. No. You gotta get them moving. You gotta get them up and going.
You have to attack him.
I gotta attack. And like Draymond had like 5 fouls today. He been averaging 5 fouls for the past 3 games.
Mm-hmm.
Get him out the game.
Yeah.
Make him foul out.
Yes. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
It's like, I hate to say it.
Steph had like 4 or 5 fouls this game too. So I'm trying to get him out of there.
Yeah. I hate to say it. I feel like Dallas, I'm not gonna to poop on what they've done the past 3 seasons with Luka. Maybe this stage is too big for them right now. And I know you play until you get where you're at, and you did get there. But I'm like, man, the Suns. What were y'all thinking?
It's Phoenix.
Oh my God! It's Phoenix. That's what you're gonna tell me?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm gonna tell you. Listen, man.
Don't do it like that.
Listen, man. They're 0-2 in the NBA Finals, bro. 0-2. They're right down there with the Orlando Magic. 0-2 in the Finals, man.
Oh, I did something wrong.
I will say the only difference is they've won 2 finals games as opposed to Orlando Magic's 1.
Facts.
But again, like I said before, one thing is if you don't have the personnel, or if you can't persevere through adversity sometimes it's just not meant to be this year, man. Even last year when Phoenix faced the Bucks last year, if you don't pressure Giannis as he's coming down and build a wall, he will die. That's exactly what happened.
And I'm not going to take away what Giannis did in that game 6 because
you can't.
He single-handedly, without what he did,
can't.
Phoenix would have won the chip.
He knocked all his free throws down,
and he was possessed.
Facts. Listen, man, that's one thing.
I think he dropped 40. Was it 40 points?
It was a 50-point game performance, I believe.
Yeah. 50 points, double-digit rebounds, and they got like 8 or 9 assists.
He's not afraid of the moment, man.
No,
he doesn't fear it. He's like, this is basketball. This is what I do. This is what I play. This is what I practice for, man. And he just went for it. Listen, man, you just gotta see certain games too. We're not waiting for game. No. This is the final game for us.
This is the game.
And to me, in much respect, that's how I felt Golden State treated game 3. He's like, we're not gonna go in there just for them to get a game and we just back it. No, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna really put that pressure on them and see what they have the next game.
I look at Dallas right now, and I know Jason Kidd's first year.
Mm-hmm.
For a first-year coach, you did a tremendous job.
Yeah.
And you got him this far.
True.
Now it's next year, because I think this series is going to be over in 5. I'm going to give Dallas a game. I'm not going to disrespect Dallas that they can't get a game. I think they'll get a game. And, Warriors will clean up back over there and call it a day. I think they'll win game 4 because, again, I cannot see you making the same mistakes you did for the past 3 games.
I can. It's the playoffs. Them habits just don't up and change like that.
Oh, you know, you're right.
Yeah.
But I feel like, okay, what's next for them? Obviously, you need to get another player who can get buckets. You got to fill out your depth.
Yeah.
And Kid has to develop others to come along because how they played these past couple of games, because theoretically, they should have won game 2.
That comes down to experience, man.
Golden State walked them down the second half and ended up winning by 6.
That's why it comes down to experience.
This game, Dallas got it within what? And in the last minute, it was like 4 or 5. And they let Poole off the hook with a 3.
What you saw in game 2 and what's much of what you saw in game 3 is an experienced team.
Oh, yeah.
They've been like, we've been down this road before. We know what we have to do. As long as we stick to the script, we got this.
Mm-hmm.
And the others followed as well. Wiggins followed, did his thing.
Well, Wiggins was whew.
Wiggins spectacular. Great dunks, especially when he banged it on Luka. And they tried to stay off.
Luka tried to come in with the assist because I guess because the way the Dallas Mavericks play defense, it's like a Luka pulls out to the line to the 3-point, and then when the ball is being thrown around, or passed around, he fades back. So he's like playing free safety, but now it's 4 on 5. So now my guys can go penetrate. And if I'm not paying attention, backdoor cuts, they're getting killed on the glass.
The Warriors they don't really play a committed effort to like man-to-man contest defense.
No.
When I looked at Golden State, they was switching when they needed to switch. Mm-hmm. No matter where that ball moved, someone was contesting the shot.
Luka.
They trapped Luka
when Luka got past the half court. They trapped him, so then they got him out the half court set.
Forced turnovers.
He'll get the ball back, and now when he got the ball back, you got reset. And if no guy's making no moves and everyone's watching him, and they're standing there,
no one's cutting, no one's making moves, no one's opening, nobody's screening,
nothing
or anything like that. And you saw how many times they were like near the shot clock violation.
Yeah,
just milking
it down to and then you put up a shot and no one's on the board to get rebounds, and all their guys are getting boxed out. Because like when you play zone, you're watching the ball, so now you can collapse the pocket. And if you got no bigs to to get down there and clean the boards,
no matter.
I just hope Dallas can get it together, win the game, and then if you get gentlemen swept, okay, just don't get swept.
Man, if they're hosting that Western Conference trophy in your building, bro,
yeah, you don't want that.
Nah, I look bad, bro.
I don't want that.
Golden State, all I can tell you guys is just keep doing what y'all doing because what?
Oh yeah,
this is working.
Don't change the plan. You got the plan. You got the formula down pat. Now you're waiting for what happens on the other side because Walt and I think we're polar opposites for the Boston and Miami series. You have the Heat or you have the Celtics. I have the Celtics winning it.
I could see this. I could see the Heat, and I still have the Heat winning it. I just think it's gonna be 7 games.
Yeah, it's gonna go at least 6, 7. It's not gonna end early. No, it's going 6 or 7 games.
Well, that's if Jimmy Butler comes back. If Jimmy Butler doesn't come back,
he said he's playing game 4.
I can't. Okay, so like I said, if he comes back and he's still playing well enough for them to still win it, then okay. But if he comes back and he ain't himself, then it might not make it. It might not make 7 games
without him because then he played 19 minutes in the first half, and then he took himself out because his knee got stiff.
Yeah, but could we realistically see them winning that series without Jimmy Butler?
No, they needed all those 19 minutes from him to win the game.
That's what I'm saying.
I think they only lost by Boston lost by what? Was it 8?
It wasn't by much. I don't remember the score.
It was close. So I'm just shocked because who stole Jason Tatum? Who stole him?
Listen, man, it happens.
Who's that guy?
Man, you talking about who stole him? Who stole Devin Booker in Game 7, man?
Oh my!
I'm still trying to figure that out. I've never seen such sorriness in a long time. Them was sorry in that game. Him and Chris Paul.
Well, like I joke around. I said, ever since Chris Paul found out he was 37, he started playing like he was 57 years old. I don't mean to do that, but just like he just he just aged right in front of our face. And I guess whatever, Willie Green gave you the blueprint, he just got worn out.
Chris, listen. This is really bad. This game 7 was really bad, bro. I mean, it would have been a lot easier had you just got hurt, and we could have just said like, "Oh, he was hurt."
But when is he always gets hurt?
I would have been okay with it. The fact that he played and it was that bad, he was better off being hurt.
He would go for a shot, and and especially last year and up to the point of game 2, his mid-range game was automatic.
It's gonna be a while before we forget about this game, bro.
He just couldn't. He couldn't find. I can't even say him. None of them could find the bucket between Aiden, Booker, and CP3. Here's when I knew the game was over.
Them couldn't find a puddle, bro. Like that's how bad it was.
They couldn't throw the ball in the ocean.
Oh man, they couldn't shoot. No, nothing. No gutter rainbows. No nothing, man. It was just, oh God.
The when I knew it was bad for them is, and ball, I'm going.
This was a game 7. Do you remember the scoreline?
I know. It was 50. Here's what I knew was bad. When I saw Luka's what, 6'8", 6'7"?
About like 6'7", yeah.
260?
Something like that.
Aiden is 7 foot. Got a 7'6" wingspan. There's no reason for Luka Doncic to back Aiden on the paint and make a fall-away shot over your head and then laugh at you. He laughed at him when he was backing him in the paint. Not once, twice.
What's not happening?
He said, give me the ball in the painted area and watch me work.
He's taking a hard hit. I'm smacking that ball out of his hand. A lot of things happen, but that back, nah.
He backed you down, bro?
Nah, it's not happening, bro.
And then you have Monty Williams on the court, on the sidelines, and pulled Aiden. They got a whole big tussle because I felt like Aiden, he just didn't come to play. And then when they put the backup in, he was getting cooked. Bismack Biyombo, and I like his story, what he was doing, what he's doing, because I believe he's donating his NBA salary to his travel fund overseas. So, but just he was getting toasted.
No, that's what he do. He better make sure that fund's going to something like productive. You know how happens when you start donating stuff, all of a sudden be like, oh, you got a new car, right? Where'd you get that?
Oh my God.
Oh man, that house. Oh damn, man, you coming up. Shit. Oh man. Next thing you know, breaking news. These charitable funds is missing. Right there. Yeah. Oh man. That's the thing though. I remember certain players was like put like 10% into like their churches and respective causes of like their salary. I'm like, this giving away his everything. I'm like, whoa. Could it be me?
Gotta keep all my pennies.
Facts,
Oh man. Listen, just Mavs get it together. Celtics, I think you got this. I don't see Jason Tatum having another performance because with a person like Marcus Smart next to you, I am sure every second he's giving you an earful. It's saying, how oh, so that's what you normally do, huh? That's how you play a game, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And and such and such.
Man, I will say this much. When it comes to the Celtics, this is probably the best version I've seen them over the years.
Oh yeah.
The worst thing that could happen is that they fall short this year and take a step backwards next year.
No. I don't think no step back next year. I think they're gonna.
Because I've seen too much of that,
Yeah, way too much of that.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take a quick break and then we'll get to the next topics. Okay, guys, we're back. DJ Intense from On the Record Podcast with another song of the episode. Shout out to the Queen Lady Rose featuring Zoe Brinks. This song is called Dip, from Miami, Florida to New York with love. Enjoy the record, y'all.
Skrilla, the hitman.
Get drunk off the Bible cool. Okay. Hair long with the red and blue. Got force and it's feeling like woo. Okay. This man little twice so wound. Big so 1804. Big Yo, mouillé glow. Tout ça, j'y citron. Chouem carrément. Haïtien ensemble. N'a bouillé ensemble. Viennex and the dance to the flow. One time for the big booty souls. Stop passe till the souls getting dope. No, man, me little heady, let's go.
Turn around, up and down. Drop it low into the floor. Turn around, up and down. Show them what they looking for. Put your hands on your hips. Now do the dip, dip, dip. Put your hands on your hips. Show them the Haitian dip. All my ladies, ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. All my fellas, ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. All my ladies, ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. All my fellas, ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Everybody dip, 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 dip. Whoosh. They call me Lady Rose, and I'm that girl for show. Always calling my name, that's everywhere I go. I know just what they want, they search it high and low. Pardon my sexiness, but that's just how I roll. My body, my flow, my style, I know they wanna bite. The way I drop it and roll, I cruise control like I'm a flight. Oh yes, I'm a dumb, I don't need the recline. I get money like a cum, bustin' moves like I'm a zum. Turn around, up and down, drop it low into the floor. Turn around, up and down, show them what they looking for. Put your hands on your hips, now do the dip, dip, dip. Put your hands on your hips, show them the Haitian dip. All my ladies, ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. All my fellas, ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. All my ladies, ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. All my fellas, ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Everybody dip, 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 dip. Whoosh. Shout out to Haiti, Jamaica, Bahamas, Dominica, Virgin Islands, Turks and Caicos, Martinique, Trinidad and Tobago, Guadeloupe, French Guyana, Antigua, Bermuda, Montserrat, Hispaniola, St. Kitts and Nevis, what's up, St. Lucia, Cape Verde, Grenada, Eastern Island, Puerto Rico, Abu Dhabi. If I didn't call you island, I got you next time. Turn around, up and down, drop it low into the floor. Turn around, up and down, show them what they looking for. Put your hands on your hips, now do the dip, dip, dip. Put your hands on your hips, show them the Haitian dip. All my ladies, all my fellas, all my ladies, all my fellas. Everybody dip, 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 dip. Whoosh.
DJ Intent on the Record podcast, segment number 2. So, I think today we're gonna start with bad news stuff, and the second segment, well, the third segment, we'll get into the good news stuff. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So let's kick it off. I am Walt. You got a story for me about something that happened in Texas, right?
Yes. So the story is.
What do you think?
Okay, so a story involves a 15-year-old girl that was essentially sex trafficked, well, pretty much kidnapped while attending a Dallas Mavericks game early April.
Yeah,
I believe it was.
April. I think it was April 18th.
Yes.
The incident in question happened.
Yeah. Yep.
No, April 8th.
Okay, so the headline for all listeners listening is off of dailybeast.com is 8 arrested after snatching teen at Dallas Mavericks game. 8 people have been arrested in Oklahoma City for allegedly trafficking a 15-year-old Texas girl who was abducted at a Dallas Mavericks game last month when she left her father to go use the bathroom. Wild stuff already.
Yep.
So she goes to the bathroom, and then after that she gets abducted.
Yep.
And it gets deeper than that. The girl's family was demanding answers from the Texas police about why they refused to investigate their daughter's disappearance and were forced to locate her themselves with the assistance of a Texas Texas Counter Trafficking Initiative, a non-profit organization that was able to track down nude images of the girl on a prostitution website.
So keep going.
So the thing about, I guess, how the laws work in Dallas is,
well, Texas.
Well, I said yeah, in Texas is, I guess the best way for me to explain it is that unless there's evidence that suggests that she was kidnapped, they treat it as if she decided to like run away from her parents versus like it could be, you could be at a store, you could be at a market and say you get kidnapped. Unless there's evidence that suggests that, they won't treat it as such, which to me is they're playing a dangerous game with that, as we're clearly seeing with this situation. The teen went to the bathroom at the American Airlines Center on April 8th and never returned. Her family's attorney, Zeke Fortenberry of the Fortenberry firm, said in a release obtained by Fox News. She was missing for 10 days until Oklahoma City law enforcement located her at an extended stay America hotel. At an extended stay America hotel,
one of those sweet hotels,
roughly 200 miles away.
So she was in Dallas, got abducted,
yep,
and ended up finding her days later in Oklahoma City.
Yep. The Oklahoma City Police Department has arrested Sania Alexander, Melissa Wheeler, Siobhan Gibson, Kenneth Nelson, Sarah Hayes, Karen Gonzalez, Thalia Gibson, and Stephen Hill in connection to the trafficking case. Gibson is charged with offering to engage in prostitution. Nelson, Hayes, and Gonzalez are charged with human trafficking and distribution of child pornography.
Oh, Lord. Hill
is charged with rape.
Oh.
Gibson and Alexander have felony warrants, and Wheeler has a robbery warrant. Mr. Fortenberry said despite the family's pleas to the Dallas Police Department, authorities refused to investigate the case, citing Texas family code laws, which considers missing juveniles to be runaways unless there are circumstances which appear as involuntary, such as kidnapping or abduction. So they would really have to define this for me of what they mean by that, because how would you know for sure that's the case?
So and this is what it plays into my head, that was she really abducted, or did she go along with a person of interest that got her outside the arena? You know what I'm saying? So like, did she go to the bathroom to go chill with a friend that knew that she was being set up, and then that's how this girl ended up being trafficked? Or was she, being a freak in the sheets type of nonsense, and, a little quickie? We don't know.
So you think this might have started way before you got to the Mavericks game?
I think, it feels to me, because I cannot see you being inside a sports arena and you're being taken against your will. In a sports arena, during a game, this feels like to me that one of those people that were arrested knew of her and lured her outside of the arena and et cetera, et cetera.
That's
you know what I'm
possible.
saying? And then that's how she ended up becoming trafficked within those couple of days. And it's just sick that people would take advantage of a 15-year-old girl. 15. I could get if she was a grown woman and she want to be smutted out, but a 15-year-old girl? Come on, y'all.
The fact that she's even alive,
yes,
is a miracle within itself.
And it's crazy because I was on social media, I think it happened last year or sometime this year, but victims of sex trafficking, it's a real thing. They do make it out, but sometimes they'll go on for longer than 10 days. They'll be going for months, just being passed around until eventually they get out. And I'm like,
yeah,
wow.
It reminds us of that girl.
Which girl?
What's her? She's she pretty much did her entire juvenile and pretty much adulthood.
Oh, the girl that killed her pimp.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it tried to make it seem like she did it. She did it with like bad intention. I'm like, no, she was a kid being turned out, manipulated, lost her innocence in every aspect, and she feared for her life, like most girls would. So she did what it came down to. It's better you than me.
Yeah. No.
So I couldn't fault. I'm happy that she got out.
Yes, me too.
And that she could be the voice to help girls in that situation.
I forgot her name once again. I'm gonna look it up. And shout out to the Oklahoma City Police Department for being quick-witted, because who knows, she might have been on the move.
Absolutely.
From her being in that hotel. And
shout out to the Texas Counter Traffic Initiative, the nonprofit organization that helped track down this girl through the use of the websites and stuff like that. That's important too, because
Centoya Brown was a girl.
Yeah, Centoya Brown.
Yeah.
Like shout out to everybody that was able to bring this girl back alive, and also bring these criminals to justice, because like that right there, I think about 8 people involved, man.
Yeah. So like it makes me wonder, did she, like, I think she knows one of them. You know what I'm saying?
Look at the faces of these people.
You got look like a Hispanic woman, a white woman, 2 black guys, a black woman, 2 white ladies. And it's like,
for all we know, some of these women could have been this 15-year-old girl at one point.
Out of the 8, 6 of them are females.
They could have been turned out just like her.
Highly likely.
Man.
Highly likely. So you said Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Hill was charged for rape, while Mr. Nelson are charged with so apparently, and so here's the thing, they got him on child pornography. So probably Nelson Hill was the trick that smashed it out, and then with the other girl, the other people, Nelson, Hayes, and Gonzalez were the ones probably putting the photos and the videos of this poor girl. It just yo.
Sickens me, bro.
And did they even tell the ages of all of them? No, don't tell how old they are. So, looking at the pictures, I guarantee the 2 guys are probably in the 30s, and the white lady's looking in the 40s, and the rest of them looking in the 20s and 30s. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself, and all y'all should be going down. And don't let this stop. That initiative program, it should be a nationwide initiative program.
Well, those 2 black guys are done. They're in Texas. That right there happening. Oh, they're done. They're done out here.
So
to be part of something like that, I'm sorry, you're done out here.
And it's not the first time. Mind you, if you get a chance to go online, type in your local city, and put in like sex trafficking bust or something like that, and pop up how many stories, because it happens all the time, of kids, girls being abducted and being held against their will. And it's just like a shame. Like, people got no shame, bro.
Nope.
Leave them kids alone, B.
Nope. Everybody can be exploited. Everybody will do some terrible things.
Leave them kids alone. Leave people kids alone.
For money, for everything.
No, that's just disgusting, man.
No, I agree.
Disgusting. All right, well, my turn.
Mm-hmm.
So, I've been on this crusade of ours in the podcast that I bring up Daniel Snyder and the Washington football franchise, aka the Commanders. You know what I'm saying? I have some news about the Commanders. It's an update. My stories today seem like a bunch of updates. Last time we spoke about the Commanders, as you remember, Daniel Snyder had some sexual assault allegations that happened with him with a staffer. Remember that? Also, he was treating his organization like a bunch of frat boys when he would take cheerleaders way to photo shoots and confiscate their personal belongings, i.e. passport, if they didn't go on a date with whoever they would have brought over to the event. That was one of the things that was mentioned up about that. It's actually I think it's a Hulu special, or it could be a Netflix special about the Washington football franchise cheerleaders. And then, also I remember I told you to him about him stealing money from the league. You know what I'm saying? I'm a constantly, like, if Daniel Snyder was in front of my face, he would hit my guts. I'll treat him like how Charlamagne did Diddy. I would say money laundering, fraud. You have a lot of, few chosen words, right?
Oh, yeah.
So, rumor has it in the NFL that apparently the NFL owners are fed up with Daniel Snyder and they can vote him out as an owner. Now, remember, I told you guys in the past podcast episode about how the NFL owners, to get rid of an owner, you have to vote them out.
You done out here, bro.
So, apparently, the NFL owners are slowly tiring of this act, and they're counting votes. And it would take 24 votes to vote him out. As you know, in NFL, there's 32 teams. 31 of the 32 teams are privately owned by one person. Mm-hmm. So the Packers, remember, they're publicly owned, and they have they vote in their GM, team, president, and such and such, right? Mm-hmm. There's frustration going around the other owners that is always something with Daniel Snyder. Every twig and turn. Remember, that's how John Gruden got fired through the emails from Washington franchise. Then the FCC got involved. I mean, not the FCC, the Workplace Oversight Committee, the Workforce Oversight Committee, Federal Workforce Oversight Committee was looking into him. Yeah. And then it got so bad that the FTC, the Fair Trade Commission, which involves money, got involved with him because he was, running that scam that I told you about.
He's stealing,
cooking the books. So,
oh my God.
The other owners are tired of it. Apparently that, Snyder has maintained his innocence.
Way to cook your image. Yeah. Oh, man.
He gave up the day-to-day operations franchise to his wife, Tanya.
Why? Why?
Like, that's going to make a difference. Like, that we don't know who's really pulling the strings.
Why are you getting day to day? What's wrong there? You sick?
As you know, remember he never wanted to change the name of the original franchise.
We're sticking with the name. It's never going to change.
He was that stubborn, hard-headed, and what happened was that the sponsors was getting into his pockets.
Nike, I want out, Dan.
Nike said we're gonna if you don't change your name, we're gonna pull our merchandise.
FedEx like, yo. Man.
FedEx wanted to take the name off the stadium. Coca-Cola, Pepsi was going to take out the soft drink products from the stadium. So now, if you went to the stadium, because I want Sprite. We got no Sprite. We have Mr. Fizz. I want cola. We don't have cola. We have pop. You know what I'm saying? We got the RC, the ShopRite brand cola. That's do for you.
Sam's Club Sierra Mist.
So if you wanted to go down that route, we got that. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, you charged me $4 for something I never heard of?
Yeah.
Man, dude.
So, 7 was owned by, I think it's owned by Coca-Cola or Pepsi.
It don't matter what he said. They was not going.
Yeah, they were not going
over there.
And it was so bad that as you know, when NFL teams, certain teams have minority owners.
Oh my God!
The minority owners sold their stake in the team because they didn't want to be involved with this guy.
Sell.
You know when you have the minority owners say like, "F this, I'm out," you got problems.
It's like it's like all the people that were getting on the rescue boats before the Titanic, started going down. It's like, well, it's only smart. Let me get a head start. So we're gonna celebrate. No. You gotta pick a struggle.
Like that. Yes.
Yo.
I don't understand. My whole thing is, why would you steal from the league? You're getting billions of dollars. And here's the thing that made me so mad, right?
Yeah.
The split is literally 60-40, right? 60% of revenue comes to your team itself. The 40% you're getting kicked back in because there's a pot you share with the other owners. Why are you getting greedy?
I want the money. I want the other 40.
You're worth billions of dollars. What more do you want?
I need the money.
Hey, he wants that other cut. You know, you gotta pay it over there. You know.
For the kids.
Who knows how much money he's buried over the years? To be honest with you.
Now the thing is though, apparently he won't be at the owners meeting next week in Atlanta.
Shocker.
But they do have the annual NFL owners meeting, and will not be surprising if in the next couple of weeks there might be a vote or there might be a meeting of some sort, and they're looking at Daniel Snyder, and they're gonna give him that look like, "Hey, Dan, listen."
he probably
take your ball and go home.
He probably emailed you, you know, Roger, yo, I haven't got the email. Yo, the meeting coming up. I didn't get it. I didn't get it.
I'll send it to you one more time. Hold on.
Don't worry about it. Yeah. Oh man. But you know, I need this so I can, you know, go to. We go. Don't worry about it.
I mean, anybody got lost in the mail?
Fact. Yeah. How you owning that go to the meeting? What's up, Dad? What you doing over there?
I got lost in my email.
Listen, I said it in the post that I posted on social media. I'm gonna say it again. When I found out that this dude was stealing money from the league,
oh man,
it was over. It was done. It was a done deal. How can I count you as an owner if you're stealing from me?
As a player, if I knew this, I would have blown the whistle. Be like, yo, Dan, you better put me in before I blow the whistle, bro. I mean, you get caught at some point, but like, you better.
And now here's the thing: he said because I changed the name of the team, that doesn't fall underneath me. He tried to counter sue. No, you're still the owner because you're changing the name of me. Like, what the heck does that? What the heck do it? If I rename Sierra Mist, Sierra, I don't know, Cyst or something. It's to the same damn spicy soda I get from McDonald's. What are you talking about?
That's like an artist trying to rebrand himself to get about contracts. Like, listen, if you do one song, make one single, I will sue you.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a done deal, bro. Once they found you stealing money and you got the federal government involved, that was like, I you know, for us, it was the sexual assault allegations. Mm-hmm. But when they found you taking money, you're done.
You're done out here.
You're done. It's a done deal.
See, the sexual assault, you could have fought that, but you stealing money from me. Nah. You dead in the water, bro.
Because in the streets, if it was a mob thing, they would have killed you.
Facts. Yeah, you would have been done like what's, you know.
As soon as they would have found out what was going on, they would have killed you.
They've been done like my guy Alonzo on training day.
Yeah.
Yes. Come to the field one day. Come to the field. The team will be here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Run a couple drills, coach. You know, come lead it. Come on. Bam! Shot. Oh, I missed the ball. I threw it.
Let's go on a boat ride.
We also Ozark. Jerry Jones got the yacht.
Facts.
Man, he was going to drive.
Listen, man.
Yeah. Bloop. What was that? Off the side of the boat. I don't know.
You watched The Sopranos. You saw what they did to do when they went on the boat. Everybody had a cold drink. Even he knew they were getting to his end credits. You know, be like, yo, listen.
We saw Ozark. We saw what happened in the first season.
It's good times,
the first episode.
What's the drive? Take a drive.
See?
I'm gonna go Poconos.
Yeah.
I saw Casino. I see what they buried bodies in the desert. Speaking of desert, they had, so as you guys know, in Vegas, they get the water from the Hoover Dam, the river that flows there. So every year the water's been getting lower and lower. Tell me why a dead body popped up out that river. And it was from a body from back then that they threw into that river that popped up because of the water levels lowering. It's exposing all the stuff that's in the bottom. So who knows how many dead bodies is out there right now floating in that river?
There's a bunch of cases that are going to stay unsolved.
Yes! Them closed cases are opening back like, yes.
You're my cousin Torito. Oh, he's dead.
I finally found him.
That's where he went? Oh, wow. We got closure.
Oh,
God damn it.
who knows?
Thanks, man. Sing Godfather Part 2. Fredo, it was you. It was you. It was you.
Quick cinder block, you know what I'm saying?
You went on that boat trip and come back. No?
Oh, man. Let's take a break and we'll come right back.
Man.
Bye-bye, Dan Snyder. DJ Intense with another song of the episode. This record comes straight out of New Jersey from my homeboy Mixed by Chameleonaire. His artist is Chevy Porter featuring Cruch Calhoun. The song's called Locked In. I know you guys heard it before, but I just gotta reinforce that these records, man, these records are great, man. They're golden, man. To support these artists, go to their page, go to their Instagram, go to their Twitter, even go to their Spotify, Apple Music page, and subscribe and follow these artists and the work that they do. Once again, Locked In by Chevy Porter, Cruch Calhoun.
Stay locked in. Yeah.
Mixed by Chameleon.
I run these streets, you feel like you by yourself. I don't want you to love nobody else. You could, I make your body melt. But it's not forever. I hope we stay locked in. I hope we stay locked in. I know you want someone to love you right. I'll be the one that's always by your side. I run these streets, but I make it home at night. I with my head is stuck in homicide. So I keep that 40 locked in. Girl, you number one, you ain't no top 10. You the one I'm choosing, ain't no options. When I feel good, you let me lock in. You don't need nobody, yeah, you know I'm for you. I just wanna spoil you. You the flower, I'm the soil. Baby, just stay loyal. I'ma do it all for you. I run these streets, you feel like you by yourself. I don't want you to love nobody else. You could, I make your body melt. But it's not forever. I hope we stay locked in. I hope we stay locked in. I ran them streets and I was by myself. Oh, you got mad when she had called myself. Know my body, why you talking like I'm somebody else? Know my body, baby, stop it, I don't want nobody else. And you know that you top 10, though. I don't with cops, but I just pray that we stay locked in. It's on Instagram, as soon as they see I'm locked in. You ain't making deposits in my bank, then you can't chime in. She told me she was looking for a real one. I'm that times 10. You can't take no time out, so you put time in. She want me to eat that thing up like we ain't done it. Crush and make diamonds. They steady looking for us, better find they self. I run these streets, you feel like you by yourself. I don't want you to love nobody else. You could, I make your body melt. But it's not forever. I hope we stay locked in. I hope we stay locked in.
So, we got through the tough times now.
Mm-hmm.
Let us get to the good times. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because here at On The Record Podcast, what's our motto, guys? Righteousness and ratchetness, right?
Oh, yeah. We gotta be a
You know what I'm saying?
balance.
It gotta be a balance.
Yep.
Healthy balance. You know what I'm saying? All times.
Healthy one.
Shout out to DJ Shy. He gave me checked in earlier. Shout out to DJ Cram, aka I am DJ VS.
Mm-hmm.
The brothers are doing pretty well right now, and they called, during the break to check up on us, how we're doing right now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, on to your topic number 2. What you got for me, my guy?
Oh, yeah. So I've been meaning to talk about this for the last 2 pods. It's just that there are other more news that needed to be addressed. So recently, Drake signed a new deal with Universal Music Group.
Oh, UMG?
Yep, that's worth around $400 million.
Woo!
$400 million.
What's the length of the term of the contract? You didn't get the details with that yet.
So as I'm that part I haven't gotten yet, but some of the things it does explain is that okay, so Drake has signed a new deal with Universal Music Group covering multiple creative lanes and revenue streams.
Nice.
Universal Music Group chairman and CEO Lucian Grange confirmed the news during the label's Q1 earnings call, stating that the boys' wide-ranging deal includes recordings, publishing, merchandise, and visual media projects.
Nice.
Labeled by the music executive as expanded portfolios. Reports that an insider called the deal a LeBron size and could be priced at around or higher than $360 million after Drake hinted that at the signing with the bar 360 up front. It all comes full circle, which appears on the Scary Hours 2 Cut Lemon Pepper freestyle. I was like, okay. That makes sense.
So he was working on that deal back then.
A 2021 report from USBS Search named Drake as one of Universal Music Group's 2021 re-signings. The labels supposedly spent 1.52 billion euros to acquire music catalogs and pay artists their advances in previous years. Due
to the pandemic. And so forth. Go ahead.
Also, I mean, this is also The Weeknd also inked a long-term deal with Universal Music Group that covers recording music, merchandise, video production, and publishing. So their priority seems like to me is for them to keep their marquee artists that, like, one, that's gonna bring them money.
True.
Two, that's people who still check for. Like, that was smart that they got they got Drake, The Weeknd. Like, these are like big acts, especially Drake. I think the biggest thing for them, I think the way I view it is, like, one is just like, I think it's to still keep the idea that you can be signed to a major and make a lot of money.
That's the thing.
Because my thing is, like, had Drake turned down this deal, or say this deal was not even on the table and Drake really considered going independent, then a lot of artists
that would cripple the industry
currently, and artists to come, would look at that and be like, yo, this guy at one point was the biggest artist in the world, and he said, nah, I'm doing my own thing now.
That would hurt the industry.
Yeah, like that right there, because, like, labels for the most part in a lot of people's eyes is obsolete.
Yep.
But the fact that you still got, like, artists at that level, still like you're working with, it sort of gives artists like, wait, hold on a second. There are many reasons why you shouldn't sign a major label deal. But at the same time, it's just like, if this guy at this point in 2022 is generating that kind of money, and remember, this is like well over 10 years of hard work to get to this point, it's still, I think artists will still look at it and be like, yo, if I play my cards right, I could possibly get to a level like that.
So then I would say, as an artist coming up, you will want to get a deal like Drake, so that way, it's a partnership.
Yes.
I feel like this deal is not like a signing, it's more of a partnership to keep him there, because he could have went to anybody.
At this point, yeah.
And if he was to go independent, that would be such a game changer for the whole entire shebang and bang. The record industry would be at a standstill.
Yeah. Can't have artists that big being independent.
No.
It's like,
you have to give whatever he wants.
It's unheard of.
Yeah.
It is unheard of. Like, we've seen successful independent acts, but not at that level.
No.
I don't think that's something that they never want to see, bro.
That would be like if Jay-Z said, all right, well, is he signed anyway? To Roc Nation, right?
I mean, he still has this thing with, like, Loud Nation, all that stuff. I don't know what it's like for him at this point. Because my thing is, like, he's another one. He's one of those guys where, like, you're really partnering with Jay-Z and stuff like that. Yeah. I don't think he's in a situation where, like, he doesn't have the leverage, or he's not controlling that situation.
It just makes you wonder, man. If these artists are getting any kind of deals, man, the small time guys, you have to demand your worth.
It's an uphill battle.
Because, like I tell these artists, you are your own brand. So when these labels come to you with a deal, never take the first deal. Hey, never take the third one. Take like the fifth or sixth or seventh, 6th to 10th. If they give you that many chances.
Artists are in a position today more so than ever where like you can come in with leverage. You could be like, listen, this is the EP I put out. This is the numbers it did. This is my following. These are the shows that I've done that I've already sold out.
And this is the shows I'm looking to do further.
What can you do for me that I haven't already done myself?
Exactly.
Because if you go in there and you only got a single, you haven't done much shows, you don't really got a following, but you got this single that's amazing, and they want that single, you'll find yourself in a very, very, very situation.
Just ask Frank Ocean.
Made a whole lot of money, man.
And then when he pulled that heist to get out his deal, they were like, never again.
Never again.
All right. The way he fleeced them like that. Was it Blondie he did and then gave you
He gave him Endless.
Yeah.
To get out of the deal. Then he put Blonde. Then he put out Blonde on Apple Music and on his label.
Yep.
And I think he made at that time he's probably made more over time, but at that time I think he made like $2 million from the sales of Blonde, while still getting I think a $20 million deal through Apple or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, man. Fleeced.
And Apple said we're okay with that.
Def Jam knew nothing about it.
Nope. And then the thing, like a lot of these, i.e. Apple, Spotify, Pandora, they want to be labels themselves. And if you look at their total earnings income, the streaming platforms are making more money than the record labels now.
Yeah.
Because everybody's streaming stuff. And the payout for artists on the streaming compared to physical copies is way less, but they can get more piece of the pie. So I think it was Tidal pays the most per play. I think like 15 cents per play.
Yeah, Tidal, as Curtis said, Tidal pays the most. Versus like Spotify and Apple Music and all that. And my thing is, as an artist, if you have the right money, you know how to budget in terms of what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
All you in theory don't need the label. You just present the project to Apple, Spotify, whoever is like, okay, this is what I got. You know, y'all take it, y'all promote it for me, and stuff like that. You know, these are the splits. Also, you know, whatever it does over time, this is the back end I want.
And then you can set your deal.
You know? And then from there, you know, as a touring act, that just comes down to, I guess, the right promoters, the right team and stuff like that. Listen, as long as you find yourself in a position where you understand the business side and you control the money, that's all that matters. Because, like, these situations where I'm cutting the check there, I'm cutting the check here, nah, we ain't doing that, man.
No.
Nah.
Not at all.
Nah.
All right. So, my story is another update.
Mm-hmm.
This is a good one. So I told you, you know, we had the negative story. Now we're going to come to the positive side of things. So, I remember it was probably 6 or 7 episodes ago when I spoke about the U.S. Women's National Soccer team, about their pay and how they're mistreated. And even though they are the gold standard in female soccer, they're not getting paid paid equally as of, right now.
Mm-hmm.
And how, compared to women's pay to males pay in soccer, it's significantly different.
Well, if we're talking from an international level, yes, they should be paid like the men, if not better.
Yeah.
Now, if we're talking at the club level, it's a different ballgame.
Oh yeah. Because the men's soccer is generating way more revenue than female soccer.
That's a huge uphill battle.
But still, women should get paid, close to or equal to the male counterparts, especially if they're successful.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, I remember I spoke about it. It had to been like March, about the new CBA deal that the U.S. women's team was working on. And now, as of May 18th, the U.S. men and women's soccer teams will be paid equally under a new collective bargaining agreement, man. I am so happy, man. Shout out to the U.S. Look at this guy. We're talking about the pup. Shout out to the U.S. women's soccer team for getting their pay equally, bro.
They deserve that.
They deserved it, man. Not when you have that many years of dominance and you should get paid for what you're worth.
Try to lick my face, Giant.
Of course you did.
Not today.
The U.S. Soccer Federation announced Wednesday of that last week that has reached a deal to pay the U.S. men's national team and the U.S. women's national team pay equally, eliminating the contentious pay gap that we saw female players earning less. The new collective bargaining agreements will run through 2028, including the equalization of the World Cup prize money. In February, the governing body of the women's national team announced settlement to resolve their pay dispute. Remember, I told you they sued and they won,
Mm-hmm.
and they were gonna get compensated for their time. I think around the 2018 World Cup, and they're gonna get paid equally the amount they're gonna earn. The federation said the two collective bargaining agreements, one for each team, have identical economic terms that include equal pay for all competitions, including the FIBA World Cup, which is huge because if they win that prize money is fat.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? The appearance fee for friendly games and the bonus based on the team's performance and their opponent ranks will be the same for both squads. Additionally, the teams will pull the prize money from the respective World Cup appearances and split the total among the two teams and the federation. It's the first federation in the world to equalize World Cup prize money, the organization said. Both teams will have the same framework for sharing in commercial and ticket revenue, which I think that's really good too as well. Because that is, to share ticket revenue and the prize money.
I agree.
What more can I ask for?
I feel that.
It's a truly historic moment, said the U.S. Soccer President Cindy Parlow-Combe. The agreements have changed the game forever here in the United States and have the potential to change the game around the world. This is a glorious moment. Shout out to those female soccer players for sticking to their beliefs and knowing your worth.
Absolutely.
And for fighting for your equal pay because
you should.
If I remember correctly, let me get my book out.
It's important.
Is my black book behind you? Yeah, it's behind you.
Yeah, these ones, you said,
My notebook.
This one?
Yeah. You got something to say? Thank you. Keep the noise down. Pipe it down. Pup. If I remember correctly. Hold on, pull it up, guys. Hold on. I'm trying to get my article about the story. Okay, so the U.S. Women's National Team, right? Remember, they are 4-time champs and second back-to-back champions to Germany. The U.S. Women's National Team won in 1991, 1999, 2015, 2019. Of those tournaments were Olympic gold medals winners of 96, 04, 08, and 2012. Domination.
Yeah.
What more can you ask for from a squad of a total domination?
Yeah.
And they deserved it. Because if you're the best of the best and your male counterparts can't sniff your shoes, your shoestrings, can't even tie it.
I agree. Nah.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
No, it's like I said, it's a cultural thing, but the thing is, I gotta applaud the women because for those who understand the World Cup, it's a competition that's every 4 years. It's not easy to win.
Yep.
It comes down to peaking at the right times. Having players that play well together. Because I've seen plenty of teams that have had all the talent in the world that could win a World Cup, but it just don't click.
Yep.
So for them,
I think you brought up, was it Brazil you brought up at one point in time?
Brazil stayed developing good players, but they haven't won the World Cup since 2002. I mean, they still have the most in their history at this moment. I think they have like 5. I think Italy, I think Germany is probably like a world, like they have like 4 apiece, but it's the pinnacle of the sport, and it's every 4 years. And the thing, it's not like, other sports where you get to come back and compete every year. Like,
every 4 years.
At some point, it's just like you're 20, you're in the World Cup, it don't work out. Next thing you know, you're 24. Then you're 28, then you're 34. You could only play for so long,
You be 36, and then by the time you're 36,
it's over.
After that, you can't get it. Good luck. Just ask CP3.
Honestly, yeah. Honestly, it's one of those things. Whether you're fortunate enough to win it at 20 years old, or whether you finally win it when you're 32, 34. Even if you win it once, that's an amazing. You win it twice, 3 times, it's like you should just be fortunate. Even if you're a great player, you should just be fortunate you have other great teammates around you.
Yeah.
Because people look at Pele. Pele has won it 3 times, but in one of the tournaments, out of those 3, one of them he got hurt early, and the team still went on to win.
Talk about it.
So my thing is like, my thing about that is like he was fortunate enough to play with great teammates. You know, granted, he was thrown into the fire early because at 17, he led Brazil to their first World Cup. But it's just like when you're fortunate enough to have everything come apart from team, style of play, coaching, peaking at the right time. You just gotta be happy with the results you get.
Exactly.
And the fact that these women been that dominant, whether it's the World Cup or Olympic Games, they deserve to be compensated accordingly. And this is a big win for them because this shows the generations to come that like, listen, man, they paved the way for y'all. So y'all gotta appreciate that.
You hear what he said? They paved the way for you guys. What Oscar Robertson we spoke about did for the NBA, and them messing it up.
Yeah, they really are messing it up right now. To be honest with you,
these women are paving the way for next females to come out to say, "Hey, listen, if you're that good, we will find you, and you will get paid well for it."
True, as they should.
As they should. Okay, I got a final story for the night, and then after you do a little wise guy, right?
Yeah,
we do a wise guy. So this story happened around March. I thought it was funny because it's actually a real story. YouTubers arrested for overnight stay in Target. Yeah. Oh, it's a trend. Oh, I'm gonna get there. So, Elvis and Honey, 24-25. They're a couple. Elvis, Honey, they're a couple. Johnson LaRose, 25, and Charlotte Fisher, 24, were arrested while participating in a new social media challenge named the 24-Hour Challenge in Target. They filmed themselves hiding in the Everton, PA Target store on February 21st, 2022. The pair has only 17,000 followers and were arrested and charged with third-degree criminal trespassing and conspiracy. They were both released on $25,000 bail and banned from all Target stores in Pennsylvania. The couple filmed themselves roaming the empty store, dancing around the store, hiding in makeshift forts, and also avoiding the overnight crew members later on that night. The video has so far roughly 17,000 views and climbing. The couple even tripped off the alarm around 3 a.m. by accident, and they left and returned at 8 a.m. to finish the recording. The alarm did not call the police. The alarm did cause the police to arrive, searched the bin without any arrests because they had left. They got caught because store workers reviewed the security footage when they saw that they tripped the alarm. You know, Elvis didn't take anything to just film content. They got caught by identifying them with security footage. So I heard the 24-hour fort challenge, aka the 24 challenge, overnight challenge, is a social media trend that started around 2016. During the challenge, people must stay at a location or venue before it closes and trespass the property by hiding in a fort. Saucy and Honey state that they have no regrets, just living life and having fun. It's sad that it's all come out of it, especially a fine, nothing crazy, and or jail time. Saucy Honey.
I'm not going to jail for a challenge.
But here, it's they got caught because they were sloppy.
Yeah, but this is nothing, okay? No, I'm real honest. No, listen to me. Able listen to it. This is Emperor Key talking right here. It's a one-on-one. I watched enough YouTube to be dumbed out to see enough things. There's people who build a whole PS4, make a fort with a plug right near it, and play PS4 middle of the night, and play it in a fort all night.
In the store?
In the store. With the TV. They bought a miniature TV with them too sometimes. They'll see that they may use toilet paper, woods, styrofoam. If you can hide behind it, they'll make it into a fort, stay overnight, and do that all day. So this is nothing. These two were stupid. But you two have been doing that for years. Like I said, 2 to 16? Years. Remember, it's that dumb as mail yourself, okay? That's the real dumb challenge.
I'm never gonna do stuff like that.
No, they'll mail themselves. They'll mail themselves in a box.
No, Mike.
Over shipping in a box until they got to one location with food in it and everything. The people will just mail themselves to like London.
I know for the post people, I don't think you can ship over a certain amount of weight.
Well, if you're small enough, you can get away with it. Or you're gonna big enough freight. You make it convincing enough.
So they recorded themselves being shipped.
Yep. In a box.
In America.
Yep.
It's crazy. That's crazy. Ain't that crazy, John? Yo.
I can't believe it.
No.
Yeah.
So when I said this challenge, you automatically knew what I was talking about.
Yeah. You were dumb enough to do it. We weren't dumb enough to do it.
Like me.
I ain't stupid enough to do it. I could do it though, crossing right down the street, but I ain't stupid enough to do it. Hey.
What threw it for a loop walk is that they left and came back to finish the job. I'm like, did any of the workers see them around the spot? Like, aren't there like, the motion sensor lights to watch them and see them?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a lost for words.
I could.
I thought it was a joke with the challenge, and until I read the story, and I was like, I'm gonna tell you, listen, kids, listen, parents,
Do it.
don't do it, okay? Don't let your kids do it.
Do it.
Don't you do it, because God forbid. Let's say, well, yeah, let's say hypothetical, right?
Mm-hmm.
You tripped the alarm. You're inside a store.
Mm-hmm.
You're booking it in the lines, in the aisles, on the line, checkout, whatever. Cop says, I'm afraid for my life. We're having a very different story right now, aren't we?
Oh my God. Yes, it's very.
So people,
very different story.
Let's not do this challenge. Let's just stay there. If you're gonna do a challenge, do a 20. Let's do like a open to close challenge. Build a fort in the store. Stay in one spot. See how long you can get away with it. And then when it's closing time. See you guys tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Do it like that. Not the overnight. Let's not do that. I don't like that. No. I'd rather do like open to close challenge. Didn't that be fun? Sure. Open to close challenge.
I'd be in a tent. Wait for this to get busy, then finally get out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Make it makeshift like, oh God, we got a new display. It's a tent, and be in a tent all day.
What's up?
We're going to come back from our break with the Wise Guys. 24-hour challenge. I can't believe that. 24-hour lash.
Hey.
DJ Intense on the Record Podcast. You know what time it is, man? It's another song of the episode. You know how this goes, y'all. Listen, y'all. This song right here is from a very talented artist. Her name is Lolaa Smiles. The song's called Power Love, featuring Vybz Kartel, the world boss. Free Vybz Kartel.
Kill them. Them was something where you have and enough fit them. Was for me, can't be for you. Me and why, yeah, that's true. I got this man and you can do anything about it. You might think that it would have stepped up on me, but don't you girl, I got this. See, my love will bring you life. That's why you crown me the wife. See, my love and mash up your mind. If not step up on me, never in a life. See, my love and my love and my love and my love it. Bring it life. See, my love and my love and my love and my love it. Crown me the wife.
After me, put on the ring, let me turn you in a wife. Do your best, do your body, now we tired than a kite. That girl a carry belly and I got you for your life. And I run, me spite you where she a try. I wish she won't try, you lose your mind. No mash up her life, tell her bye-bye. Me mother asks me why you know, make him mad over your body, make him live in your world.
Cause I know that my love will bring him life. That's why you crown me the wife. See, my love and mash up your mind. You not step up on me, never in a life. See, my love and my love and my love and my love it. Bring him life. See, my love and my love and my love and my love it. Crown me the wife.
Maybe your house for your living, Fitty gonna feed the bling for your ringing, Bubble, 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 bubble for the king, Man, I watch you is a sin, I must see cinema. This are the greatest love of the millennium. Why worry when a girl a trying to fee up? Me love you, you love me, so we tuggy up. When me beg you, you're not itching up. When you tell a girl, say
I got this better, you can't do anything about it. You think that it would have stepped out on
shoulda listen to her, me shouldn't take on the road. The feds them hand to me, me stash off the door. Me still go a jail, she report. Never bring a lawyer, fit turn up in a court, that's why. Me never diss you for another girl, she coulda give me them. Girl, and you did that the first, plus your cock up make me fool you till you squirt. And you beat up and you ride it and you work. I saw the thing.
See, my love will bring him life. That's why him crown me the wife. See, my love and mash up your mind. Him not step up on me, never in a life. See, my love and my love and my love and my love, bring him life. See, my love and my love and my love and my love, crown me the wife. My love, bring him life. My love, crown me the wife.
Get this through your head, wise guy. You only exist out here because of me. That's the only reason. Without me, you personally, every wise guy still around, I'll take a piece of your wise guy. West. You're don't ever go over my head again.
You know what time it is, man. It's a wise guy segment of the show. I have two questions. And Ceddy said, Walt and myself will answer to the best of our abilities. Mm-hmm. Let's get it. Let's go. So, the first Wise Guys Corner question is, no, it's the only one. Do you think social media is destroying our communication nowadays?
Yes, I do.
No, that was quick. Why do you say that?
I feel like the generations. I feel like generations that are like, you know, young, like much younger than us, probably maybe still in high school, maybe even
like 18, 19, 20.
Yeah, even younger than that, don't really know how to communicate with people. Don't really know how to, you know, I guess make eye contact, or, you know, just have a conversation without, you know, putting their phone down. I also feel like kids have become more easier influenced because of there's so much access to different things, you know, whether it be music, whether it be like, you know, even these ridiculous challenges that we were talking about earlier. It's a disconnect. It's like no one really has individuality or think for themselves. Everybody's just trying to do something that goes viral without even possibly thinking about, like, you know, possible consequences. It's just like, oh, look what I did. It could be some of the worst stuff in the world. You just smacking somebody out of nowhere, you know, or you just saw this trick where this dude, was playing with fire or whatever. It's there's just too much out there to easily influence kids to do things that they shouldn't be doing.
For me, I say yes to that too, because I feel like, as you said earlier, people nowadays don't know to talk to each other.
Nope.
Without the phone in their hand.
Yes.
And especially when it comes to talking on the phone nowadays, I feel like, first of all, texting through communication sucks, because sometimes you can be misconstrued or misled by what somebody says in a text.
Agree.
Like, if we're talking and I say thank you to text, you're like, okay, cool, but I can maybe thank you disrespectful.
Could be.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like my generation, you're the same age as me, right?
Yeah, but
I think it goes every 10 years. Generation changes, right?
About
5, 8 to 10.
I think it's like about like let's say probably like 5 to 10, something like that. Yeah.
So our generation are the last of the generation that you had to like actually talk to somebody.
Had to go outside.
Had to go outside.
Had to play.
Had to like talk through like notes.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We passed notebooks around to talk to another, or we met up through AIM or social.
Yes.
Like
emails.
Cats don't understand. Like my aim game was on fleek, boy. I can bag him up to I'd be on that joint all night.
Aim was different. Aim was very different.
You know what I'm saying?
Aim was cool.
And no, actually not really. That was the start of it, but like what I liked about AIM, because it can lead to phone conversation. And like that's where like the ultimate your chick game came from was through the phone. Because social media now, like there's some people I can Instagram DM and get their attention faster than me sending a phone call.
Yeah, it's like that sometimes.
Like, I'm being serious. There's some people that I know, like, I see you on your phone. If I call you, you won't pick up. But if I DM call you, voice call you, or DM you, I get an answer right away.
No, it's wild. That shouldn't be the case.
It shouldn't be the thing, but it is.
It is, though.
And I feel like social media has ruined that level of communication for other people. To the point now, it's like, instead of me getting a number nowadays, let me get your Instagram.
Yeah.
Getting a number was the end all be all, Emperor King. But now the Instagram is it's like the fastest way. You know what I'm saying?
Not because again, like, so it's normal. It's normalized now because now you could still get the number, which is still a strong way to be like, okay, this could possibly lead to something. It's not set in stone.
No.
That just because you get the number, it could lead to things, And that's where, a lot of mistakes happen. I know mistakes happen for me as well. But once you get the number, though, don't try to get to know it through the text. What you do is, you talk, small talk, and then get to the date. That's when you try to get to know the person. See?
It happens.
It happens. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. It is gonna be a uphill battle, especially with social media and stuff like that, Because, like, again, a lot of these girls, don't know who they are, and they're just being could be misled by the wrong things. Could be misled with the rapper with all the money. Could be misled with the girl saying,
or the drug dealer.
Yep. Or the girl that's always, traveling, always living her best life. But meanwhile,
there's someone holding that camera. Like, I remember I'm terrible. One of my friends went away to Vegas. And taking pictures, like, I was like, that's very nice. Who's on the camera?
Got quiet after that, huh?
That was like, let me be petty. So I just zoomed into the mirror behind. That's what that is.
Sneaky like right there.
So, like, yeah, man, like, social media, it's like, if you're an old school player, it's hard.
A lot of sugar babies on the world tour, man.
But the problem, like, I'm fighting with the old school guys in technology. Like, these dudes don't give a. These dudes don't care. Look at Benzino.
Wow.
Dude, you ran the Source magazine. What are you doing? Sending out, you know what I'm saying? Eggplant pics.
Hey.
Tucking the Johnson and putting a video about it. And then complain to the girl like, why are you doing? What? We didn't do that.
No.
The real G's moving silent, B.
Facts. Nah, I'm not gonna be no old head. You have me looking crazy on social media now. No, you're gonna be you're gonna look crazy all by yourself. Yeah, that's just how I feel.
So my question number 2, since it ties into social media and communication, do you like calling or texting better?
Personally speaking, I like calling better.
Mm-hmm.
Because calling, you can't lie to me.
You can hear in their voice.
Yes. Texting, texting may be cool. Texting may be disingenuous at times. But calling is like, you can't lie to me. Like, I would rather, call someone. whether it's calling someone, whether it's FaceTiming someone, I could actually, and have a decent conversation with, outside of, linking up. That's a bit more fulfilling than me texting back and,
Okay. For me, if I want to chit chat, I'll text.
Mm-hmm.
But if I need to hear your voice or like to really have a talk to you for 5-10 minutes, I'll call.
That's sometimes you got. Sometimes you got to throw that gas with the girls. But yo, I just want to hear your voice.
Oh yeah,
she's saying that right there.
Oh
yeah. Just say it like all casual and stuff like that. Yep, they'll respond.
And then, oh my god,
what do you mean?
Oh yeah.
You know how that goes.
Yes, man, I get it. Like, I miss back when I was coming up, those like hour-long, like when I say hour-long conversations you have with a chick on the phone.
Man.
Hour. We would start like, my friends would start at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
And by the time I turn around, when you're in that cordless phone, you hear that beep, beep. When I low battery, give me a second, I'm going to go switch the line real quick.
Oh my god, that's
shout out to the cordless phones. That was the original cell phone.
Oh man,
you understand? Yo,
game changer.
You don't understand?
Cordless phones, game changer, man.
When you had regular phones, right?
Oh man.
And depending where your phone conversation was at, you needed a long cord because you couldn't talk how you want to talk in the kitchen.
Hell no.
So you had to get a longer phone to talk either in the bedroom or living room. And boy,
but then it can get tricky because you'd also have to be mindful about like who's in the crib.
Yeah.
Because if there was two phones, they could hear your conversation and stuff like that.
Hell yeah, oh yeah.
Oh man.
And you so pick up the phone here. Get off that phone. What are you hearing my phone conversation for? Get off the phone. I need to use the phone. I had to call your grandmother. Get off the phone.
Oh my god.
You'd be like, yo, I'm sorry, man. I'll call you back.
Facts. It's a real thing. It's a real thing.
Or the best ones when you had I'm telling myself, I don't care. When you knew who called you based on the ring. So like, if someone called you that one ring, I know this person is around a certain time. So now I can call you back. So as soon as if they hear their phone ring on their end, mad quick, I pick it up.
Facts.
So like you had to be, you know what I mean? You had to be suave with it.
Mm-hmm.
Or even better, when remember when minutes were restricted? So back in the day, you had to call after 9.
Yeah.
To get free minutes.
You
don't understand. That was a huge thing.
Yeah.
And then I think it was AT&T who started it first, or was it T-Mobile or Sprint or T-Mobile? When they made it at 7 o'clock.
I think it was Sprint. I know my dad had Sprint back in the day. He had like Nextel.
Mm-hmm.
And
it was free after 7.
It was like free after 7.
That changed the whole landscape.
It was like free after 7 like during the week. I think on weekends it was like completely
free, yep.
Completely free. It was
and
different
then
time.
And then Texas, see, you understand. You back in the year to pay for Texas. You had to pay for Texas and pay for voice minutes.
Trying to scam
because your voice minutes were restricted. They were like, oh, you can get X amount of voice minutes for like, I think it was like $80 to give you 1,200 minutes.
Terrible.
2,000 Texas. It was back. Yeah, y'all understand? Cell phones back in the day.
It was a different
animal. You wasn't getting free internet. What? Free unlimited data?
Nah.
What? Nah. Are you crazy?
No. I agree.
You don't get it. You don't get it. Especially when you had to wear that Nokia phone.
Oh man.
In the class.
Trash.
Snake.
Oh my god.
Well, I can't. And you couldn't pause the Snake game and play it out.
Terrible.
So, yeah, then technology. I think for me, technology ruined.
Hey John, what you got there, buddy?
The communications aspect. Chump. This ain't for you. Get out that trash. Go. Always in the trash. Damn dog. Yeah, technology ruined the whole landscaping of for like communication between people. So I feel like it made you closer, but at the same time it made people distant.
I agree. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Especially with the earbuds. When you start having Bluetooth earbuds with phones, now you can disconnect from the whole world. That's what we're doing. In the middle of a party, we doing that. Take them damn earbuds off, man. Enjoy yourself.
That's true.
Like I can't tell you how many times I DJ parties, and kids are on their phone, and they're just doing this on the phone. I'm like, so you paid me to be your personal jukebox? And then I'm thinking I bombed. No one's dancing. Everyone's chilling. And then what I hear later on, go, move. Try to get back over there. And then when I hear later on, we're going to book you again. No one danced. No one did anything. I grew up with people dancing. That was my thing. You new kids, y'all just want to chill. Y'all too cool for school.
Too cool for school. Hey,
relax. So. Oh no. Calm down. Anyways, man. I won't give me a handle, bro.
My handle is IM_WAL 14 at the end. That's my IG handle. Also, my Twitter handle is NoirKaiser45.
Mm-hmm. John, you got something to say? No, he's out here just being reckless. There you go. You gotta be reckless. Do that. You got something to say? All right, quit it. Stop it. You're gonna stop it. Follow the podcast page on the record. Replace the C with a K. Instagram. And follow my page at DJ Intense. Replace the S with a C, all one word. Except for on TikTok, put a dot between the DJ Intense part. And we'll see you guys next week, man. This will be out in a couple days.
Yep.
Peace. And also shout out to Frontliner's own Constructicon Music's BR for the beats provided for the podcast, man. I'll see you guys later. Take care, man. And also shout out to Chef Chevy for gracing us with her wonderful eats.
Good eats, people.
Yes, and shout out to I don't know what they call the company, Candy Elmo's company.
Gal Edibles.
Yeah. You'll be like you in Macy Day Parade, boy. You be hiding the draft head, boy. How much of that stuff? You know I still got that sauce of cake left over? Shoot.
Sure.
Not me.
Give it to me.
I don't. No. That's not yours.
I'll take it.
We gotta take pieces of that.
I'll take it. I'll take it off your hands.
I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Yeah.